What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shades Tube. Happy and blessed Wednesday. It's hump day, y'all. Hope you guys are having a great work day. If you're not at work, I hope you're having a great day or whatever the case is, guys. My day is going good so far. I went to my urology appointment to get my acupuncture. So I did that early this morning. Got my son's schoolwork together, put some powder on the floor, and just did everything I had to do. And then after I get through with this live, I'm going to go ahead and go to work. So that's why I'm coming to you early. Like I told you guys before, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and sometime on Fridays, I'll try to come in a little bit earlier, if time allows. Okay. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody watching this in replay when they watch it in replay, and welcome to my chat people. And thank you so much for everybody. To everybody, thank you for tuning in to Shay's Tube. All right. Today I put that title up there because I'm actually going to be talking about some random topics. I'm about to attack something. You know that on everything. I'm about to do that because I'll be seeing some stupid crap on YouTube and some of these stupid ass TikTokers who say stupid shit all day long and just make things seem like it's a fantasy land when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about something that I saw today. All right. And y'all, I was sitting in my car acting silly on the way back. Hey, Elisa. And so I'm definitely gonna play this song that I did off of when I be saying that's on everything. The only thing about it, I hope it's only 20 seconds, so I won't get, I think it's actually 47 seconds, so I may get a copyright claim on it because I am using somebody else's music, you know what I'm saying, some jazz that I was listening to. And then you know how like sometimes you be sitting in the car, you just think of shit, especially if you sing and write song lyrics. I always do that, and everything. So y'all gonna laugh about this. You may not laugh, but anyway, I did it. Also, I'm just gonna be talking about some random stuff today. You know what I'm saying? And just give you a little bit breaking news. I got a little time until like almost 4, and then I got to get out of here. Okay, it is 2:17 here on the west coast, so I got a little time. All right. Anyway, guys. Before we do all of this, let me go ahead and go over the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, where allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of this video, as well as it will be in the comment area, and then some of it is scrolling across this screen. All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to thumbs up, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Check out my shorts that I just put up. Y'all, check out the one with the little baby dancing. That little baby was getting it in. I wish the baby would have turned around so we could see what she looks like, but she is jamming, y'all, off of that dance to that song. I was like, dang, I wish I could, dance like that. This little girl is getting down. She got to be like 4 or maybe even 3 years old with all her little cute little pink on and stuff, looking super, super cute. So y'all check out that video, that shorts, and check out my other shorts too, because I'll be tripping out on my shorts, y'all, and stuff. But check those out. Check out my other Dollar Tree haul, and I'm probably going to do a table scape, show you how I'm going to decorate my table for fall. I'll do that. I may do that video sometime tomorrow or either the next day and put that up. So you just make sure you check those out, y'all, and thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. Speaking of subscribe to the channel, look at this, y'all. Subscribe to Shay's Tube. All right. I told you I was going to finally get something to put up there, and I finally found that, had the time, to do this. So there you go. Subscribe to Shay's Tube, y'all, where it goes down sometime. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this live real quick, y'all. I'm in a good mood today. I feel good. Such a positive day. Just everything is going great. I'm just blessed, like you guys are blessed too, and I'm just enjoying life like you guys should be. All right. Anyway, before we go over and start talking about this topic today, first and foremost, let me turn down this damn music. It's always the same way every time I get on my live. Let's turn this down a little bit because it's just too loud for me on my end. Let me take this gum out of my mouth because y'all know I can be popping this gum like something is wrong with me. And we're going to go over some real quick breaking news real quick. And then we are going to go over this topic of mine that I want to discuss today. All righty. Let's get it in, y'all. Let's get this stuff started. All right. All right, so here we go with some breaking news. Breaking news, breaking news. All right, here we go with breaking news. Where's the damn thing at though? For real, for real. I could never find anything on this day going, what happened to it? Where's my breaking news thing at? I don't even see it. Did I take it off by mistake yesterday? Okay, let's see. I don't see it. I don't see it. I must have taken it off. So I'm gonna create another one. Just say breaking news because I don't know what happened to it. I probably erased it because I'll be doing some things. Oh, it is already up there. I told you I'll be tripping, y'all. When did I put that up there? Something ain't right, y'all. I'm gonna tell you straight up, something is not right. Okay, something ain't right. Okay. Anyway, let's go. So I know you guys already know that an R&B, I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday, member, 43-year-old Irish Grindstead died the other day. She was a member of the girl group 702. Do y'all remember that group? They used to jam. Okay, and that's so everything. Well, anyway, she died at 43. Let me see. I read this story before, but I don't remember what she died of. I don't even know if they actually, she had a long battle with some type of disease. So I do know that, but I don't recall if they even told us what the disease is. Okay. Um, Let me show you guys a picture of the entire group first. So 702. I can't remember their songs offhand. I was just listening to it the other day, but I can't remember them right now, the songs. Okay, that's the group 702. And let's see. Let's see if they list some of their songs so you guys can maybe know. Oh, you remember Stilo and Get It Together? No Doubt. Those that CeeLo one, you probably remember that. Just type that into YouTube, and you will remember who this is. 702, the group. Even No Doubt, and even Get It. You'll know once you hear it. Okay, once you hear it. They also made some soundtracks to Good Burger, Cousin Skeeter, and Pootie Tang. All right, and they were nominated for an American Music Award and a BET Award and some Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards, and they won Best R&B Soul Album of the Year by a group, band, or duo for No Doubt in 1997. Hey, Ben Walker, thank you for coming in. So check, go on YouTube, type in 702, type in Stilo, and you'll know who I'm talking about, that group. Anyway, one of the members, Irish, who was only 43, died of a unknown illness that she was dealing with. And my condolences are expressed out to her family and fans and friends and everybody. And my prayers are extended out to them as well. That is really, really a sad situation. 43 is young. I know some people may think it's old, but it's really not. Let me see if I can find an actual picture of her because they don't show her picture by herself. Let me see so I can show y'all what she looked like so y'all can remember. I kind of think I know which one it is, but I'm not sure. I don't want to put, somebody else's picture up here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see so we can see. But yeah, they used to jam. I had to go back and listen to the music so I can remember. But once you hear the music, you'll know who I'm talking about. So this is her right here. But this is not really a picture, but here she is right here. I'll just let you guys see, okay? That is the one who died right there. And I'm glad I didn't tell you the other because I thought it was the other girl. So that's her right there. I don't want to play no YouTube videos or anything of this, but that's her again right there. Okay, her on the stage. So she had a long-term illness, I believe, and that's what she died of. So here's another picture of her so you can really see her. That is her right there, okay? So again, my prayers are extended out to her family, my condolences, and may she rest in peace. Sad situation. 43 years old, y'all. 43. Another breaking news for you guys who like to order fast foods using Uber Eats. Uber Eats is now accepting food stamps for grocery delivery starting in 2024. So that may be a good thing for people who get food stamps, okay? It also plans to add a new artificial intelligent AI assistant that it says will help grocery customers get better deals. All right. So anyone with a valid EBT, which is called electronic benefits transfer card, that gives you the stamps, and then you know I guess it's called stamps, because they got SNAP and it still mean the same thing. They will be eligible to use their funds to pay for groceries delivery through Uber Eats starting in 2024. Okay, the Uber Eats will also accept FSA, which is a flexible spending account cards, and flex cards that are issued through healthcare programs like Medicaid, managed care, and Medicare Advantage plans. All right, so that will be happening in 2024. So if you do use Uber Eats or whatever the case is, you can use and you get EBT or the other things that I just stated. You can start using that to order your groceries and stuff, and Uber Eats will Uber deliveries or whatever will deliver your groceries. But make sure y'all still tip those drivers, okay? That's on everything else. Otherwise, they're not going to get your groceries, okay? And when you're paying with food stamps, you should have a little bit of money, to use cash at $2, $3 or something like that. All right, don't forget to do that, because if you don't do that, they're not going to bring you groceries, especially they knowing that you are not using cash, because it does show that at times on the receipt and stuff. We do see the receipt sometimes. That's all I'm trying to tell you. All right. Another article, guys, is that is concerning T-Mobile, and they are always in the news about one thing or the other. T-Mobile users said other people's account information is appearing in their apps. Okay, customers are, at least some customers are reporting seeing other customers' sensitive data, including their contact numbers, device IDs, credit card information, and etc. Okay, so T-Mobile is looking into that right now. I don't know why T-Mobile always have some type of data breach or something else going on, which is ridiculous. Okay, so this is crazy. They said they can also see other users' current credit balance, purchase history, credit card information, home address, and etc. So hopefully T-Mobile will get this stuff corrected as soon as possible. They claim there was no cyber attack or breach at T-Mobile either, so I don't know why some people are seeing these type of things. I haven't seen anybody information on mine, so I don't know. But anyway, I just want to let you know, just in case you guys are a T-Mobile customer like myself, so you can be looking out for that, and check your credit report and things like that to make sure nobody's using your stuff. You can put a what's the name on your credit report. I can't remember what you call it. I can't remember what you call it, but you could put a what's the name, a what's the name on your credit report, alert of some type, to let you know if somebody uses your credit and things like that, to get your authorization before they actually use your credit as well. All right. Okay, so the final story for breaking news today is about, I was going to actually do a whole live on this, but I changed my mind. Just a sad situation. It's about, I know you guys heard about this. It's about the lady who got her arms and legs amputated after contracting a flesh-eating bacteria from fish. The type of fish she was eating is tilapia. And the reason why she contracted this flesh-eating bacteria is because allegedly the fish was undercooked. Okay, so y'all make sure when you buy fish, make sure you cook it properly. All right, and that's just on everything, because you don't want the same situation to happen to you, like it happened to her. So let me just read a little of this story. I'm not going to read the entire story. I'm just going to read some of it. Anyway, a California mother is recovering after losing her arms and legs due to a bacterial infection. Laura B., 40, is recovering but refusing interviews at this time, per a GoFundMe placement update yesterday or the day before yesterday, a couple of days ago on September the 18th. Anna M., a family friend, organized the $150,000 fundraiser and interviewed with KRON4 about the family's journey. Anna described Laura as a 40-year-old mother to a wonderful 6-year-old boy named Gail in the fundraiser as it launched nearly a week ago. All right. Anyway, I don't want to read her last name. Her first name is Laura. So Laura has reportedly been in the hospital for over a month. Anne says the mother bought some tilapia from a local market in San Jose. KRON4 reports that Laura was the only person to eat the fish after cooking it at dinner time. Anna wrote that Laura realized something was wrong the next day. A doctor later diagnosed the mother with I can't even pronounce this, vibrio. Fun, shit, I don't know what this says, y'all. Fun, it may be Volnificus. Volnificus. These words. Let me just write that down up here. Okay. Let me just write this up here so y'all can see it. Anyway, this is what she has. These words be hard. I don't care if I listen to Google. If I'm not having Google right here in my ear while doing this live, I'm not gonna even remember how to pronounce this. A lot of times I know I'll be right. I just don't be knowing. You like to be self-conscious and you actually be saying the words correctly. So by Brero Volvinificus, or however you say that. That's what the mother is diagnosed with. Okay, so anyway, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, issued an advisory notice on September the 1st about VB. I'm gonna call it VB, okay? VB infections in the US, okay? Their health notice warned healthcare professionals to consider VB as the cause for any infection contracted from contact with coastal waters, especially near the Gulf of Mexico or East Coast. Fatal infection reports say the contamination has come from wound and foodborne illnesses. The CDC says anyone can contract VB, all right, from an open wound or by consuming contaminated oysters or other undercooked seafood. So remember, it has to be undercooked. Okay, so make sure you're cooking your fish, seafood, at the right amount of time and temperature and all of that. And make sure it's fresh too. They say even if you don't consume it, the dripping or juices from contaminated seafood in contact with an open wound can expose you to the bacteria. An open wound exposed to contaminated salt water or brackish water, that's mixed salt and fresh water, can also be infected, all right? Per the CDC, some of the symptoms may start with diarrhea and cramping and escalate to fever and chills, blistering skin, lesions, and leaking wounds. Okay, it can also spread to other parts of the body. A VB infection can lead to necrotizing fasciitis, which is an infection that causes flesh death. And I'm sure that's what the lady got. Anyway, the doctor said, as for Laura, doctors reportedly believe she contracted the bacterial infection from undercooked tilapia. The severity of her illness escalated, leading to doctors amputating all 4 of her limbs on September the 13th. Her family friend Anna says Laura's husband, Jose, a co-worker of Anna's, will need a significant changes to their lives to adapt to the new circumstances. The GoFundMe is sitting at more than $87,000 from over 1,700 donations. Okay. Anyway, last week the Shade Room reported a fatal case of VB in a Texas man who consumed raw oysters. The man was not named, but said to be between the ages of 30 to 40. The Galveston County Health District said the man suffered from an underlying condition that made him more susceptible to the infection. So once again, make sure y'all stay out of certain waters as well. And also make sure you cook that daggone seafood, fish or whatever you eat, oysters or whatever it's seafood, just cook it all good. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you're using fresh seafood when you're using it, period. And you can't be buying seafood from everywhere either, okay? And that's on everything. Let me read a couple comments from these people, and then we're going to be done with breaking news. All right, so let's see. Let's read some people who got some intelligence, though. Drew said, for how polluted our waters are, I don't eat any fish we catch and release. I don't buy fish at the store either. Where do the fish at the store even come from? Notice, even where I live, it's not California. All righty. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. And that said, don't eat that fish. That's man-made. Talking about tilapia, but it's any fish that's undercooked or any seafood. Just don't be eating undercooked seafood, fish, and things like that. It's just not good. Um, let's see. This girl or whoever this is said, I ate that for dinner and I'm a hypochondriac. That's for this. Thanks. She meant thanks for the article, guys. She put that's for the article. She meant thanks for the article, guys. Somebody said we can study the use of pure garlic compounds in treating people with the bacteria. However, another commenter said, I wouldn't think it would help in a case of flesh-eating bacteria or sepsis, but it could be helpful in minor infections. Oh, let's explore this more. I was just thinking, I have chronic sinusitis that's resistant to antibiotics. It's given me hell for years and years and has gotten worse and worse. I have literally had a sinus infection since December 2019. Some days it's better, and others I have fever and my whole face, head, teeth, gums, ears, throat are tender to quite painful. I always have gunky sinuses. Well, I don't know what he can do about that, but anyway, he was just telling people about that. Um, this other commenter said, don't know how to cook, don't buy fish for your safety in your health. And I agree. Okay, let's see. Okay, another commenter says, so sad, fish must be cooked. Another commenter said, not all fish, but it needs to be prepared correctly. Tilapia is disgusting the way it's raised, which it is, okay, because I heard that it eats a lot of nasty things just like catfish does. But catfish is good, especially when it's cooked correctly. And since I always basically overcook my food, I probably would never get sick from that. If anything, somebody may not want my food. I'm so crazy because I always overcook stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not like it'll be burnt, but sometimes I do be overdoing it. I'm not gonna lie. And I actually like my food like that. Even when I go out and buy food, y'all, I be like, oh, make my food extra crispy. And they be looking at me like, you want it burnt? I be like, no, not burnt. I just want to make sure it's done. You know, I don't want no half done food. It's a lot of stuff that's in these meats and stuff that can kill you or make you really severely ill. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have it well done than undercooked. Okay, tilapia is a good fish though if it's cooked right. I don't know what these people are talking about, but I mean it is a nasty little fish, and if any type of fish that's farm raised, you know what I'm saying? They say you shouldn't basically eat that. You know, even sometime from time to time I'll do farm raised fish. But when you go to a restaurant, you definitely got to make sure it's not farm raised and make sure they cook it. Even if you need to just tell them cook it a little bit more doner, so you can make sure, just like steak, they can still cook steak well done without burning it up. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, you can't be eating no raw food with blood dripping out of it and stuff like that. Your ass gonna be sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people like to eat stuff like that. It's like they I don't know, animals or something, or we are animals, but I'm saying for real an animal. Because damn, why do you want undercooked stuff? Blood dripping all out and stuff. That's disgusting. One more story I want to read to you guys. It's about a woman. Well, anyway, let me say this. My prayers are extended out to this lady, okay? And I really hope she pulls through. I know having all her limbs removed is going to be it is a devastating thing, and it's going to be a hard. I just can't imagine. Again, my prayers are extended out to her and my sympathy as well, because that's sad, to have your limbs removed and stuff, and my prayers are extended out to her family as well, because it's going to really take a strong family to help, their mom and wife through all of this. It's a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? Goodness. Next story is about a woman who was robbed, dragged through the street in Oakland. All right. Residents in North Oakland neighborhood are rattled after multiple daylight muggings, including one that got really violent. Security footage caught the moment a woman walking on Hillgrass Avenue was attacked after leaving a nearby grocery store. Apparently, they had grabbed at two of her bags and she held on to her purse, so they dragged her on the sidewalk for about 10 to 12 feet into the street, said Andrew, who witnessed the attack. He said he heard the screams from his house and ran outside, helping the woman up as the men sped away. I couldn't believe the violence of what they were doing to this woman. Just seeing a woman being dragged into the street just for a purse, and the brutality of it just shocked me, said Andrew. Just 2 weeks before, a similar attack took place right around the corner. Two men mugged another woman who was walking home, prying away her purse before running back to a getaway car. We used to love going on evening night walks and now we don't anymore. So yeah, a little stress, says Sophia of North Oakland. She and her boyfriend heard the latest victim screams. They make sure they walk together now, and they too had a scary incident 2 weeks ago. Our roommate and two of us were walking back from Bart, like up Claremont, and a couple of guys just cut us off with their car. They got out of their car and we didn't stick around, we just ran. They say another neighbor on Hillgrass was recently punched in the face by a man trying to steal his wallet. Just try to be aware we don't have any faith that the police are actually going to do anything, says Sullivan. But Andrew says police needs to act. He says the level of violence in what used to be a pretty safe neighborhood has gotten out of hand. That is sad as heck, y'all. My goodness. Let's see what some of these commenters said. One commenter said, "This is sickening. They need to be locked the F up. The mayor is a joke, and so is the district attorney. All of them need to be recalled." Okay. Joe said, "Why should police come out when they got better things to do? You have a lousy mayor, lousy elected city officials that would prefer crime to get out of hand. They don't care about their residents." Okay. Let's see. Okay, somebody else said, "I stopped carrying a purse. Keep a thin wallet and put it in your pocket." All right. Lauren said, "Why are women still carrying purses? I don't understand. Understand. Men don't carry purses. Why do you think women carry purses, stupid lady? Because they put stuff in it. All right, point blank. But when you guys are outside walking though, from grocery stores and stuff, use common sense though. You can't be walking down the street with a purse dangling off your arm, or a purse period, because you know these people are doing the most. And especially in this area in Oakland, if you already heard stories about people going around robbing people and snatching their wallets and purses, first of all, why are you even walking? I would just catch an Uber or a Lyft or something like that, or a regular cab or whatever you need to catch, or get somebody to pick you up. And secondly, I would not be carrying a purse advertising. And for heaven's sake, even if you do carry a purse, don't leave your identification in it, or your keys to your house and car and identification. Leave bull crap in there. So if somebody or your money. If somebody grab your purse, let them have that damn purse. Even if that purse costs $2, $3, $4, or $500, just let them have it. Because I don't know if your personal insurance like will cover a purse if it's yanked off of you, but some policies will cover that, you know. But the thing about, let them have that purse, okay? Because these people will, like kill you and stuff for a purse. And she basically got drugged down the street, for a purse, you know. But more importantly, like I just said, you just can't be really walking down the street with groceries, because even the groceries itself, if somebody in need or whatever the case is, or just want to try to sell something or whatever reason, they can even snatch your bag from you. You know what I'm saying? So, just to save you though, just use common sense, be watching your surrounding, maybe carry something, and just basically just be on alert, because you just never know. You just never know. I'm trying to see if we can see this article I mean, not the article, but a video. Let's see if we can see it real quick, okay, of this happening. Let's see. Let me take this damn sound off. Okay. Copyright disclaimers in effect, okay? This is for educational purposes, so y'all will be walking down the street the same way.
We called it the Oasis because it's in a bucolic setting. Lindsay Hoop says she strives to be a good steward of the land. Visitors come to the serene setting by appointment.
Let me see if this is the same story.
While surrounded by an animal
Hold
sanctuary.
on, I don't think it is. Hold on, y'all, they do this shit all the time. Hold on. Wait. These people talking about something totally different than what they should be. I don't know why they do this dumb crap all the time. Put a whole different article up here versus the one you want to see. Let's see if these people would take this mess off here and bring up the other story. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me check it out. The hell be wrong with these people? Let me see if it. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can do that. No, they are not showing that story. Let's see. No. I don't know why they do this dumb stuff all the time. Don't show you the actual video. But anyway, y'all may be able to pull it up on Google if you want to see that, because they actually have the actual video of the lady being attacked and trying to hold on to her purse and ended up getting dragged down the street. Because I definitely, let me see if I can pull it up one more time before we switch and go into something else. Okay, let's see. Oh no, this is the other story. Hold on. Okay, so again, just go to Google or YouTube, type it in about the woman who was dragged down the street, because they was trying to steal a purse, and then you may be able to see the video. Okay, here's one update before we go on to our next subject. The missing ex-NFL player Sergio Brown appears to surface in Mexico with a bizarre rant. Here he is right here. This is the dude I told you about the other day who they found his mom dead in a somewhere, I can't remember. So that's him right there looking crazy as ever. Let's see. Anyway, they did rule the mom's death as a homicide. His mother was found dead in a creek near her Illinois home. Anyway, this dude, Sergio Brown, appears to have surfaced in Mexico in a bizarre video posted to Instagram, claiming he thought his mom was on vacation and that he had been kidnapped by law enforcement. The 35-year-old former player is believed to no longer be missing Tuesday after he was spotted in a bizarre Instagram story shared on International Player with a Passport, which appears to be a burner account for the player. Okay. In the video, the former New England Patriots player addressed the news that his mother, Myrtle Brown, 73, was found dead near a creek behind her home. Sergio Brown said he thought his mother was on vacation and that he had been kidnapped by the FBI and the Maywood Police Department. He also makes several claims of fake news before going off on an incoherent rant, during which he accuses the Maywood Police Department and the FBI of kidnapping him twice from his home. He said, they kidnapped me twice from my home. And then his words, they couldn't understand anything else. Let me see if I can play this real quick. Anyway, the FBI, he said it had to be the FBI or the Maywood Police. And he says that to the camera as loud music blares in the background. He said, I thought my effing mother was on vacation. The video was allegedly taken and tagged with a location of Mexico City before being deleted and reposted without the location. His whereabouts remain unclear. Even before he and his late mother disappeared, Sergio Brown had been acting out of character for months. His neighbor, Carlos Cortez, told CBS 2 that he last saw the mother and son on Thursday, but police told him they spotted something unusual on a Ring doorbell camera. They seen him taking out the trash, and they seen him have a bonfire where he burned all her clothes. That's crazy. He did something to his mom. That's weird. Anyway, the abnormal behavior was apparently being typical for Sergio Brown in recent months, Cortez said, adding that he spoke to the slain woman's relatives who said her son had been out of his mind. Police are aware of the video purportedly shared by Brown on Tuesday. Here's another picture of his mom. I still believe this dude did something to his mom. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Okay, and I hope he didn't, but I believe that he's out of his damn mind. But anyway, they still don't know where this guy is at. Y'all can go and look up this video and listen to this little rant on YouTube because he's playing music, so I'm not going to be able to play it. All right, so this is him right here blaming the police and the FBI for kidnapping him and holding him, and I guess he escaped and he thought his mom was on vacation. Just, I don't know. But anyway, let me read a couple comments, then we're going to go ahead and go to our next story. Just Me said, here we go again, another murderer going to play the mental health card. He knows what happened to his mother. He burned her clothes and left her in the car, and hopefully they get his ass and lock him away in prison and not in a mental institution, because that's where he belongs. And I agree, because I really do believe he did something to his mom. Anyway, Tasha said, I'm sick of these cowards killing people and using mental illness as an excuse. He wasn't too mentally ill to know to burn her clothes, take her car, and run to Mexico and post a live video. He knew what the F he was doing. Since he want to play mental, lock his ass up and throw away the key. And I agree, lock his black ass completely up. And that's on everything. Somebody else said, do these symptoms include planning and executing their escape to another country? I'm saying the same thing. White Tears said his mother is found dead and he ends up in Mexico. Doesn't he understand that he can still be extradited? Mexico has a direct dealings with America. That ain't Cuba or Russia, dumbass. He killed his own mother, and it's obvious. Cut the bullshit. And I agree. Okay, Susan said he's clearly having some mental issues. Kidnapped by the police and the FBI. Obviously, he killed her during a mental breakdown, and is now in Mexico hiding out. Hopefully, they find him and charge him, but also give him some much needed help. It's all very sad. Somebody else said he's acting. Okay, but I don't know if he's acting either because they said that his neighbors say he's been acting crazy and a little off for the last couple of months. So he probably is out of his mind, getting hit upside the head and all those type of things. You just never know. So we will see, and hopefully they, find him or whatever the case is, and pick him up, to find out what happened to the mom. Another person said he looks a little crazy. He does. The other person says that brain hit that messed him up. I say the same thing. The brain hit from, getting hit so many times when you're playing professional football, just like boxers, it can be like damaging. It can really mess up some things up there in that area. So hopefully, once again, they find him and get to the bottom of the story and give him the help he needs, and also get him where he needs to be at. And that's on everything. My condolences and prayers are expressed out to the mom's family and friends, and may she rest in peace. And hopefully, justice will be served, for the person who killed his mom. Okay. All right, guys. Now we're going to move on, and we're going to go over our regular um, talk stuff. All right, let me take this thing down, take this breaking news thing down. So now we're going to be talking about some stuff. So I was telling you guys about a video I saw earlier, okay? And you remember the other day when I was talking about the subject about do we think any good men are out there? And I did do a study on a little thing on my page, on my community page. And I told you guys yesterday that 80% of women who voted said they didn't feel like there were any good men out there. The question was, do you think there are any decent men out there? So 80% said no, and only like I think 20%, 20%, because 80 plus 20 is 100, said yes. Okay. I was watching a video for somebody who posted it earlier today, and I was looking at this girl, and I do see a lot of TikTok videos like this that's on this subject from both men and women, and placing blame on other people. Okay, basically saying that women so a couple of things that men just want, and if they get these couple of things, then everything is good. I know that men want respect, okay? I know men want to be talked to respectfully and shown love and all this other stuff and everything else she mentioned. However, the thing is, that is not just a magical thing to make a man be as he should be. Because if that was the case, some of these women like myself who provide all these type of things, you would meet men that are a hot ass mess, and that's on everything, okay? You wouldn't. The thing about it is that I think this lady is partially correct, but not 100%. And when people talk about these subjects, I believe they need to go in strict detail a little bit more, because the thing about it's cool to want, respect and, love and to be appreciated and things like that. But at the same time, man, you have to show the same thing back in return. You can't want a daggone diamond in a woman, but you are nothing more than a cubic zirconia. Okay, that's on everything. If you want a woman of substance, like I said before, you definitely have to be the same type of man. Okay, otherwise you're not going to get that. How do some of these women get up online and say random stupid crap, but don't go into the whole thing of it? Okay, this is what a man want from women. They want a good woman who does this and that. What about, what are you offering to get a good woman? Okay, you can't be a ragamuffin, right? And then you expect to have a good woman. Okay, if you want a good woman, you have to be a good man. Just like if you want a good man, you need to be a good woman. And that's just on everything. Okay, otherwise you're going to get out what you put out. Okay, you can't expect to have a gold mine when you are nothing, nowhere near the gold mine yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're disrespectful, You don't do everything you can do. You don't show people that, you don't show the woman that she as his being wanted. You're not giving her the time. You're not showing her that she's special. You're not, like I said, you're not being respectful to her. You're calling her names and stuff. You're talking to other women. You're cheating. You're doing the most. You're helping everybody else before helping the person you're with. Those are all negatives, and that's on everything. And when you push out these type of things amongst other negative things, you will sometime attract the same type of woman. And if you don't attract the same type, you'll get a good woman, but she's not going to stay there if she got any sense and good self-esteem. Because we all want a decent partner, whether we are a woman or a man or same sex. We want a decent partner that's, mature, responsible, dependable, faithful, respectful, loving, understanding, non-controlling, non-obsessive, and just know how to really, be in a relationship successfully. That's what we all want. Okay, so when these YouTubers and TikTokers and everybody else on social media get up here and make these crazy ass videos trying to act like all a man needs is this, and it'll be cool, and you'll get the man you need, and this man will be like this, that's not true. Okay, it's not true. Because in a good relationship, some of those things is good. Most everything she said is good. However, relationships takes more. And then that man again has to be the same way. Some of you guys want this gold mine, but y'all asses are not a gold mine. You're imitations. Okay? And that's on everything. You're imitations. Okay? But you want this good woman that is respectful. She cooks your dinner. She does this and that and everything else, but you're not doing anything. You're mad disrespectful. You don't do shit at home, and that's on everything. Some of y'all don't even work. All right. And then some of you guys that do work, you don't spend your money on things to help the household. You be doing everything else with your money. Now, granted, I'm not talking about good men out there, because there are some good ass men out there that do everything that they should do. As a matter of fact, I was talking to one late last night. All right. Y'all remember that dude I was y'all remember that dude that I was telling y'all about? I talked to him yesterday. Man, I talked to him last night, like to like 4 o'clock. It had to be like to 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And I talked to him and stuff. And he wasn't trying to talk to me or anything. He was just talking right on his live. It was just me and him talking and stuff. And he's a real nice guy. He really is. And one thing that I do like about him, just because women are talking to him, he's not trying to get nobody's number. He's not hitting on anybody. He's just a normal dude. But I know why he's like this, because he's a good looking ass dude. I showed y'all him once before. He's a good looking ass dude. He really is. He got his shit together. He got his own little business, everything, just really, really down to earth. I think he's actually from one of those islands over there. I really do believe that. I got to ask him and stuff. But he said he was going to visit out to Cali one day. I didn't want to be all for it or anything and say, well, when you come out here, let's link up and I'll show you around. I didn't want to say all that, because I don't do stuff like that. If he would have said, when I come out there, maybe we could meet or something, I would have said, okay, cool. If he ever hit me up and said that, then I'd be like, cool. But if he don't, I won't even ever say anything to him. I just leave it like it is. But I had a good conversation with him last night. He was like, you should be asleep. I said, I don't stay up all the time this late. It's just that happens that I was able to catch one of your lives, and it just came up randomly on my phone. And I was like, is this dude? And I was, let me go check him out. And I was like, okay. So it was a lot of people in that live at first. And then him and I just kept on talking back to each other. Everybody else left. And it was just him and I. And then one random chick, but he talked to her a little bit, but he was just talking to me and I talked back to him and stuff. Y'all know when I be in chats anyway, I can talk to people and stuff like that. So I don't look at those type of things as somebody like you or anything. I just look at him being nice, and everything, just keeping up dialogue, just like I was doing. But he is a nice looking dude, and too bad, but again, like I said, usually when guys got their stuff together, not all, but a lot of them, when they have their stuff together and they know they have something to offer women, they're not going to be running you down like that. If they are interested in you, they may say something to you. If you don't respond back, they may try again, but they may not try again. You know what I'm saying? They're going to just keep it like it is, platonic, and leave it at that. That's how he probably is and stuff. But I still enjoy the conversation, and he seems like he's a good ass dude. That's on everything. He was telling me some things I can do to go to sleep, because I told him I'd be staying up late at night and stuff sometimes. I need to go to bed and stuff. But he's a cool dude. So the thing, what I'm saying is that you have to be a package, like I believe this dude is, in order to get a package in a woman. Okay, now some dudes do still get a package, but that's why, sometimes they don't be in happy relationships, or one person cheat, or either they separate, or other problems come, around. But you definitely need to match your partner, okay? And know everything is not going to be like 100% perfect all the time. Most of the time it won't be. However, the main things that you guys need to be doing for each other will be there. Okay, you cannot have a successful relationship, or if you're cheating, if you're disrespecting each other, it don't go one way, it goes two ways. That's what I don't like about these females who get up on TikTok and social media talking one way. Listen, we don't just cater to men. You're supposed to cater to each other. Okay, that's on everything. Cater to each other. Okay, David just called me this morning. Okay, and when he called me, he told me, when I call, don't let the phone ring 50,000 times. You're supposed to answer it on the second call. And I was like, dude, maybe if you get a regular damn paycheck, maybe I know what I said is, this is bootlegging ass T-Mobile. The calls don't come in. But if you get a regular ass paycheck, maybe I can go change and get a different phone service, and then I can hear your call on the first and second ring, and I'll answer it. Now, y'all probably think we were serious with each other. We were actually playing. And he started playing with me first, and I caught on to it and started playing with him back. I didn't go all over the board when he said answer the phone on the second call and start cussing him out, started being loud and ghetto. And he didn't start being loud to my mad, disrespectful, and all this other bull crap when I started playing with him back. Okay. And he kept on playing with me too, saying other stuff and stuff. But, we both knew that we were both joking around. You need to be able to do that when you have a relationship. Okay. You need to be able to do things like that, because when one person cannot take jokes and can't play around, how do you expect for your relationship to be successful? If one person is always uptight about every damn thing, get offended by everything, because you say certain words or you say certain things, they're offended by every single damn thing. One thing y'all need to stop doing, just because your ex or whoever else you dealt with use these same words and meant something negative, it doesn't mean that the person in your life now, when they use these words, they are meaning negative things. They may talk like that, or they may just be joking. Okay, and that goes for men and women, and you guys need to learn these things. All right, point blank. Let me say this again. I've been with the same person since 1998. We broke up and we got back together in 1999. We actually met in 1997. I'm gonna say it again. If it wasn't for his choice of job and stuff, how he deals with that business side of stuff, I would stay with him. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, because we get along in every other department. It's just that financial with that job, this business stuff with the job, how you do certain things with that, I don't like it, and I've been dealing with it for a long time, for 20 some years now. So I'm just like tired. But if it wasn't for that, we would still be staying together. Okay, so because we get along almost perfectly, even as separated, going through a divorce, we still get along really good. So this is the type of person you want, somebody that you can get along with good. And then certain issues that you guys may have, like minor issues, you make and talk about it and work it out, point blank. Okay, but let's stop looking at stuff one-sided, because it takes two. You got to first look in the mirror and see what you need to change in yourself, make those changes, and then seek a partner that was willing, or have already did that themselves, and y'all come together. But you have to be, right yourself, or you're not going to attract the right person. And that's just on everything. And if you do attract the right person, it's not going to work out like you think it will, because it's going to always be uneven. It's going to always be constant complaining and problems and things like that. This is why I don't believe in trying to change a dude anymore, because if they not, especially when you start meeting guys and they're past 40 and things like that, listen, you're grown as ever. Okay, I don't need to try to change you to be something that I'm looking for. If you're not what I'm looking for, I need to just move on and get what I'm looking for. Just like if you meet a chick and she's immature or crazy as hell or whatever the case is, you don't need to be trying to change her. You need to just go ahead and move on, point blank, and find somebody that is what you're looking for. And that's just on everything. Okay, so that's it on that topic right there, because I'm not going to keep on going over it. I just saw that video and had to address that, because again, these women get up here, half of them don't even got a successful damn relationship themselves. Some of them have never been married, can't keep a marriage together, or even a successful relationship. Even before I got married, I was in a relationship for 5, 6, 7 years. Okay, period. All right. So I have always been able to get along with people, but it's just certain things I don't take. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't like a dude that abuses alcohol or weed. I don't like a mad, disrespectful dude. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't like controlling dudes, obsessive dudes. I like a dude that give me my freedom because I don't cheat and things like that. And if you think I'm a cheat, we don't need to be together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like no fucking dude that likes to be unfaithful. All right, or in lies and stuff about every single thing. Everybody lies. I'm gonna still stick to that, but I'm talking about somebody that really lies about stuff. All right, and just mad disrespectful. I'm not putting up with these type of people, and I suggest that you don't either, because when you do, that means that you don't have no self worth, or at least you don't see your self worth, because you really do have self worth. You just basically don't see it, and maybe that self esteem is not as high as it should be, and you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you dealing with a person like this? And that's on everything. All right. And speaking of that's on everything, I know I'm getting ready to get a copyright thing, but I'm gonna let y'all hear this mess that I did today. It's not really mess. I actually think I sound okay. So y'all know I stay hoarse all the time. So from time to time, when my voice come back just a little, I do little random silly things like this. Okay. So y'all listen. I'm gonna do probably 30 seconds. I may do longer. They may do something on here. Maybe I should play it at the end. You know what? I tell you what, I'm gonna play it at the end just in case they do something. And maybe I should just pay 20 seconds and then pay the other 20 seconds next time. I don't know. But I'm gonna figure it out in a minute, okay? But not right now. I'll do it like toward the end. All right. Let me remind myself to do that on everything. I wish I would have just did it a cappella, but when I was originally playing around with the music, I liked the music that I did it to, so I did it like that. So we'll see. But let's see what else we can talk about real quick because this is random topic day. Let's see. Is there anything else that I need to address in this live? It was something else I wanted to tell you guys, but I can't remember what it was. Um, I can't remember y'all what it was. I never can. I did drink that collagen today though. So y'all make sure that y'all be drinking y'all collagen, ladies, men too, because you know as you start getting older, like when you start getting, I think they say 30 something or either 40, you lose collagen anyway, but as you get older, you lose more. So when you drink collagen mixes or whatever the case is, they claim that it replaces some of your collagen. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you get a certain type, grass fed, ones without no chemicals and all these unnecessary hormones and things like that in it and stuff like that. And take that and stuff, you know, drink it and stuff. I drink mine every other day. Sometimes I forget, but I usually try to drink it every other day. You know, just like when I do my vitamins, I don't take vitamins. I don't take the same vitamins every single day, but I do the vitamins, certain vitamins. I do all of my vitamins every other day. Like I do my vitamin D3 and on Monday, then I do it again on Wednesday. Then I'll take my magnesium on Tuesday and Thursday. That's how I do because my vitamin D3 levels are good, so I don't want to get too much vitamin D3. But if you're prescribed vitamin D3 and your doctor tell you take it every day, take it like they say. I just don't want my vitamin D3 to go too high, you know. And that magnesium, I take that every other day as well because my cardiologist is the one who told me to start taking that and everything. I can't believe I forgot to polish my toenails and stuff. And I'm actually thinking about I did my toenails last night, y'all. And the thing about it, I don't give a dang on how much time we think we don't have. Always make time to take care of yourself, okay? And what I need to do is learn how to do these things earlier though, because I be doing this stuff like at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I can't be walking right here with my feet looking a hot ass mess. So last night I actually did it in two process, right? I hold on, let me put this polish on my nails real quick. Let me do I really want to do white, but I want to do something neutral. I'm just gonna do my OPI this color, even though it don't match shit I got on. I wanted to do white, but I'm just gonna do this color because I don't got all damn day. But what I usually do to do my beauty stuff is that I'll do like one day after I get out of the shower, if I don't want to do a foot spa, after I get out of the shower when your nails are softer and your skin on your feet is softer, that's when I'll do what you call it thing. The thing that you use on your foot. I can't remember what the name of the damn thing is. Hey Sabbath Blood, thank you for coming in. I can't remember the name of that daggone thing you use on your foot to make it smooth. My feet is naturally smooth. I'm still blessed with that. The only problem that I have with my foot is on the side of my grand toe, which is the big toe. So I always have to use it on the side because I don't do nothing to the bottom of my feet because it's naturally smooth and stuff. So I usually do that once a week and stuff. I can't remember that thing I put on it. And I do it after I get out the shower, right? And then the next day, y'all, I'll take the damn fingernail polish off. I don't use no fingernail polish remover. I just fucking peel the polish off. Okay. And then, because I be putting so many coats, I overdo every damn thing. Cook, overdo my decorate, overdo my nails. I be having, like applying 2 and 3 coats on it and shit. So the polish would just peel off, right? And then I usually massage my feet, after I get through doing the toenail cutting and all that shit. Because my toenails be excessively hard. I mean, they are damn tough, just like my fingernails. And so I wait definitely till I get out the shower or either do a foot spa and then I clip my toenails. Okay, Sabby, I sure will. Thank you. I usually do my toenails then so they can be soft and just clip them right. And the way that I don't cut myself is that I pull my skin back, y'all. I sure do. And then I cut my toenails. Yeah, because one thing that I did notice is that the skin, I don't know what be going on with my toes, but the skin look like it's like, I guess it's dead skin. So I had to actually get that off. And the way I got that off without going to get a pedicure is that I use shea butter. Okay. I started applying shea butter all on my foot, in between my toenail beds, everything. And it actually, can you believe it actually took that skin away? And then I just tried to get out any other remaining skin, right? And so now there's no skin like that. I mean, it's just still a little, but not like it was before that I can see and stuff. And then I just go ahead and clip my toenails down straight across because I used to curve them, which is not good because then it can do the what do you call that ingrown toenail? It can do that if you curve them. So I try not to curve them. I try to just clip them straight across, but I hold my skin back. And when your skin is really soft, you can do that. Okay, that's why it's best to do a foot spa first, or after you get out of the bath or the shower, to cut and trim your toenails because they're softer and you'll have less accident. I have never cut my foot ever doing my toes. And let me tell y'all something, y'all. I sit right on the floor in Indian style, and that's how I do my toes. Okay? So if you are past 40 and you can still sit on the floor comfortably without aching, that means your ass is in shape. And that's why it's very important to do stretches and exercises almost every single damn day. Just do different ones for different parts of your body. If you want your body to be staying great and oh, thank you, Sabby. Thank you so much. Likewise. Y'all check him out or her out. And I think Sabby, you a dude, right? I can't remember. And check him out. And he has a really good page. I think I watched the video last night. I'm gonna go watch some more stuff and everything. But yeah, he's got a really good page. So check him out. But yeah, you do that with your toes. And then what I do too is I do a foot massage. When I put that shea butter on my feet, y'all, I usually massage that into my toes, like I told you I do, and in between my toes. And I just massage it all around my feet, period, and around my ankles. Okay? I do all this shit. I'm telling you. Just weird. I be doing a lot of different stuff. Y'all would believe it. If I wasn't so damn shy on camera, I would get on camera and show y'all. Y'all be laughing y'all ass off. All this weird shit I be doing to stay looking decent. And I've been doing this for years, y'all. Sometimes I go get my toes professionally done, but when they cut my damn grand toe and then they try to get away with it, and I had to go like not brutal, I'm just joking. I had to go in on their ass, you know what I'm saying? That made me like not even want to go get a pedicure anymore. And if I can show y'all my feet right now, y'all be like, damn, your feet look good because I just put the first coat of polish on my nails. I'm not gonna do a second coat. I did do a second coat, but I'm not gonna do like the top coat on it today because I got to go, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay. I'm using OPI toenail polish, not toenail, but fingernail polish. I don't know what color this is, but it's a really cute color. Let me show y'all what I'm using and stuff. But I be doing all my beauty stuff like in regimens. I don't do it all together because I don't have time to, because I'm always damn busy. And as you can see, I need to do these damn nails too because they look in a hot ass mess. But that's how I keep my feet up. Every week I'll use that little thing, pumice stone, and I would use it on the side of my grand toe because that's the only place I have a problem at. And I would basically do a little foot massage and all of that. Every week I do that. Hey, Vincent, thank you for coming in, honey. Okay, I'll do a foot massage, like I just said. And then like every couple of weeks, sometime a month, I'll go ahead and take the fingernail polish off and I'll put another color on. In between that, all I do is touch up my toes and stuff, just like I do my fingernails. But with my fingernails, I have to do my fingernails more often because this damn OPI fingernail polish that exposure costs a lot. This shit be coming off all the damn time. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look around, I got to do my nails over again. So I just usually do a touch up because I'm not going to be taking all that fingernail polish off, trying to polish them over. It just takes too much time. So I usually just touch my fingernails up, and y'all, my fingernails naturally shape themselves. The only time I have to shape my fingernails is when I cut them down, because usually I'll let them grow long. And then after I get tired, because I don't know how women walk around with these long ass nails all the time, because what happens when you try to close your hand like this, let me show y'all. Hold on, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm over here doing. But anyway, like when you be trying to close your nails like this, like this, see what my nails are doing? They be like hitting my hands. You see how long these damn nails are? Okay, so and they need to be done, y'all. They're looking a hot ass mess. So what I'm gonna do is cut these damn nails down to right here. Y'all see these nails? I'm just gonna touch this shit up before I go out. So at least from a far distance, they'll look like they together. And I'm gonna clip this shit down some and stuff because they too long, and then they grow right back. My nails been growing like this since I was like a little bitty kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I try to take my vitamins, eat right, even though I've been eating junk at times, but I haven't been eating it that much lately. But I still take my vitamins, exercise, stretch. I need to get a little bit more sleep every single day. But other than that, I try to take care of myself good. And I'm just telling you guys, you have to make time. You have to set time out to take care of yourself, whether you can afford to go to get a manicure or pedicure. You need to do it yourself. I can afford to go get these things done. I just don't like doing it because they be messing up my shit. And the thing about it, I'm never letting them touch my fingernails, because why would I need to go get a manicure when my nails are already naturally done, and all I do is just polish them and put some shea butter on my fingernail bed, to keep them healthy and stuff, and massage them in there and things like that. And then I go to the masseuse and let them do a hand massage, at least once a month, and I do a foot massage, at least a professional foot massage, at least once a month. Like this toenail right here, I could have cut it a little bit farther down. I'm really gonna have to cut this one down a little bit more because it's kind of too long. I really want to do it right now, but I don't want to cut myself. You know what I'm saying? Because my nails are not soft right now, and it's just easier when I do them when they are soft. They just really are, because it's like trying to cut through. I don't know. This is really, really be strong and stuff. But like I said, the key is basically allotting time, even if you have to do it every day, to do certain things to yourself so you can keep yourself up, and not for no man, but for yourself. Whether you have a man or not, you need to keep yourself up, because when you keep yourself up, you just feel better. Same thing with my hair. I can wear a hat, but underneath that hat, let me let you know, every night I'm either taking my fingers through my scalp, detangling, or either I try to detangle my scalp, my hair with my fingers almost every day. But once a week, I'll comb straight through my hair and detangle it. Okay. And it's easier for me to let my hair get a little soft and then let it dry and then do it, versus doing it when it's just like excessively dry and stuff. And then what I do is sometimes I'll oil my scalp with hairdresser, or then other times I use the other liquid oils and just put it throughout my head. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe a couple times throughout the week, I'll rub that same oil throughout my hair, on top of my hair, so it can still have enough oil in it. And I'll clip the split ends and things like that. I do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do every single, not every single day, but every couple of days throughout the week for my hair. Because again, you have to take care of yourself, in order to feel good on the inside as well. Because if you look good on the outside, you can feel good on the inside as well. You know what I'm saying? Just like your skin. When you get out the shower, when I get out the shower, I'm always putting on either shea butter. And y'all, I know some people don't like it, but I have been using like Vaseline for the longest, and I have no outbreaks. I don't have no acne or any damn thing else. So I'm going to keep on using my Vaseline. I don't have no allergies to it or anything. So I'm going to keep on using it. And that's what I use when I get out of the shower. And my skin is excessively very, very soft and smooth. All of my complexion is basically even, every damn thing. Now, I do use shea butter too, like on my knees and stuff, on my elbows, and even on my eyebrows, y'all, and on my eyelashes. Okay. Because one thing about it, if you want to keep those eyelashes still there and you want to keep them eyebrows cool. I ain't never had no eyebrows though, for real, for real. I mean, they're very thin. So, but it's good just to put some type of oil up there, just so it can, encourage growth and things like that. So that's why I always do that. just like to minimize any lines on your face, especially as you start getting older. What I do is I'll do a facial massage. Okay, when I get out of the shower and when I get up in the morning time, I do the same facial massage. And then I do mouth exercises as well. Then I do a neck massage, and then I do a whole over the body massage at nighttime. Okay. And then like every month or every 2 weeks, if I can, I'll go get a full body, almost a full body massage, because I don't like nobody messing with my back too much, because I don't need them to start my back hurting. So sometimes I use my back massager on a light setting myself, just like I got a hand massager here and I got a feet massager too that I'll use in between, the trips going to get a professional massage. Or if you can't afford to get a professional massage, you can use those machines and also do your own self massage every day like I do. I really do, because these things do help with a lot of different things. It helps the blood circulation throughout your body. You know what I'm saying? Oxygen circulation throughout your body. It helps to rejuvenate your skin and your cells. All types of stuff massages do. They even claim it releases toxins. I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you allegedly, but I think it does, so I like doing them. It's definitely good for any aches or to stop aches or to prevent aches and things like that. So I do that. And as far as keeping that mind up together, this is why you read. Okay, you can't be on YouTube all day listening to people. You got to actually pick up a book or go on YouTube and actually read some things. Okay, this is another reason why I like homeschooling, because with homeschooling, I don't just copy stuff and things like that. I actually sit down and write out all his stuff. I really do. I do it like the old school way, because I actually like it better. Because while I'm teaching him stuff or giving him his work, I'm also learning it too. Because when it's a known factor, when you write things down and say it at the same time, you actually remember it better. Okay. So when he's learning, I'm actually learning too. And this is why I like to write out his information and stuff. So to keep that brain functioning, especially as you start getting older, to decrease your chances of getting Alzheimer's, I believe, you need to start making sure you're reading, doing crossword puzzles or something that use those skills on that side of your brain to reduce the chances of you catching Alzheimer's and other memory loss things that goes on as you start getting older. I'm not that old yet, but I don't want to get, I'm just doing it now. So when I get in my 60s and 70s and things like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't be messed up like some people be. Teeth. I take care of my teeth the same exact way, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I floss. I brush my teeth all the damn time. Y'all know I be getting up in the morning. I'll be brushing my teeth as soon as I get up, though. I ain't gonna lie. But I really don't, y'all. That's sad. Because I go to bed so late, right? And I brush my teeth late at night, like at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So if I get up, sometimes I may wait till 10, o'clock to brush my teeth, okay? And wash my mouth out and things like that. But my breath don't be like funky or nothing. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all breath be smelling like, but I'll be brushing my teeth so much. And I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't be eating all these weird ass foods or anything else. So, and then if I do smell my breath, because you can't smell your own breath. All you got to do is breathe into your damn hands, put it over your mouth. You can smell that funky ass breath. Okay, you can easily do that. So don't believe you don't smell your breath. You can, just like you can smell your body odor. If you can't, you need to go to the doctor, figure out why you can't. Because if I'm musty or something, I can smell that. You know what I'm saying? Or if my breath stink, I can smell that too. Anything on me stink, I can smell it. Just put it like that. And so, but in the morning time, yeah, I just basically brush my teeth, floss. I floss at least once a day. They say you should floss twice, but I kind of messed up my gums flossing all the damn time, and I made them sore, so I stopped flossing 50,000 times a day. I just floss one time a day unless I forget, and then I brush my teeth. And then y'all know what else I do? I do not a hot oil. I do an oil pull. Okay, allegedly oil pulls supposed to pull out toxins. Okay, and it also helps to reduce or eliminate gingivitis as well as sensitivity in your teeth. Okay, now I don't know if this is 100% true, but I know one day I'm gonna think, whenever my teeth get too sensitive and I do an oil pull for about 20 minutes, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it works. And I don't have to do another oil pull for like months. Like right now I can go do one, but I'll probably do it sometime this week. But they recommend you do one every day. But I'm not doing it every day, but just when I do it once every now and then, it still works for me. But if you have like really sensitive gums or anything, then I guess you should be doing oil pulling more than once per week or day or whatever the case is. But you guys can look that up on YouTube for more information on that. I even saw oil pulling in the store the other day when I was there. But I just use regular sunflower oil. You can use any oil. You can use olive oil or vegetable oil, but I use like sunflower oil for the oil pulling. But that does help, and I actually do think it helps your teeth get a little bit whiter too. And I do think it helps with sensitivity. I don't know about gingivitis because I don't have gingivitis, but my teeth are actually still kind of white, and I don't have really no severe or even bad sensitivity anymore. Period. Because I was not going to get a root canal, so I started looking at all the natural stuff that they got going on, and I saw that oil pulling, and I've been doing it ever since, and my teeth are good. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely go to the dentist every 6 months. Y'all should do. Y'all should too. If you cannot afford dental insurance, your state should have a program where you can at least go get your teeth cleaned once a year. You just need to look into that, okay? You can even go get free women health care checkup. I don't know about the men. I'm pretty sure they probably do the same thing. I'm not sure, but I know with women you can go get the free or just a little bit of money health checks where they do free mammograms. They do free pap smears and just basic checkups if you don't have insurance. I have insurance, but if just in case you don't, I'm just telling you things that you can do to get this done so you can make sure that you're healthy and as healthy as you can be. And it's very important to you know stay up on your health examination, eye exams, and things like that. They even do eye exams like that, and they can even give you a pair of glasses, all that stuff. See, a lot of times people don't know stuff because they don't look into things. Okay, and this is what a lot of brown people, one of their biggest problems is that they don't try, not all, that's why I say a lot, don't look into things. Even some white people don't either too. Because when I was doing Lyft, I would talk to a lot of people, and since the area I live in is predominantly white, a lot of my people would be white, and they would tell me they didn't got no health insurance, they didn't know this, they didn't know this or that, and I would be telling them how to do stuff, and they would be like amazed. And I was amazed too, because I'm amazed at how some of these people don't be knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? They can do certain things. And all you need to do is pick up the phone or ask your hospital, the clinic, or whatever. And a lot of times they'll tell you about all these different services, or the health department will tell you about all these different services. Even like when you have kids and you can't afford vax and things like that, or well checkup for kids, or whatever the case is. Some states, I don't know about all, but like Atlanta, I believe, Texas, Cali, they have programs that you can get a little card that's valid for about 6 months or a year, I can't remember, and you can use that to go get your children checkups and stuff, teeth cleaned, examined, everything, eye appointment, glasses, in all that type of stuff. And then they have it for the women. Like I said, I don't know about the men, but I definitely know they got that for women if you don't have, insurance. You know what I'm saying? So there are many different things that you can use um, to get things done if you just take the time out to look and find out about these many different programs to assist you. Like I said, it's nice to go on YouTube, right, and listen to bull crap, have fun, laugh, trip out, watch people argue and shit. But at times too, you have to look up stuff that you can learn from. You know what I'm saying? And that will give you resources to help you better yourself. It ain't all about acting um, looking at bull crap all day. It's actually about, at least trying to look at stuff that's informative. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you some information on how to make your life better. And I'm gonna say it again. They claim one thing that one disadvantage brown people have is that they don't read stuff. And I don't know if that's 100% true because I definitely read, but I do know a lot of people like bull crap. You know what I'm saying? You could be speaking good facts on your channel and you won't even get that many views. But if you start speaking bull crap, everybody be over here want to hear that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? So we as a people, whether you're white or black or whatever you are, I'm telling you, it's up to you to get information and to do what you need to do to make your life more healthier and better. Because if you don't, nobody else is going to do it for you or tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. And a part of being healthy and having a happy um, life is about not just taking care of your body, but also taking care of your mind and doing stuff that'll bring you a little bit more ease of mind and ease, period. You don't want to be stressed out because you can't afford to go to the doctor, or because you're sick and you can't afford to go to the doctor, you always got to go run into an emergency room. You don't want to be stressed out because you're in a bad relationship with some losers, whether you are a man or a woman. Okay, you don't want to be stressed out because your kids are not behaving. That's why you have to make sure you focus on being the best parent that you can be, and make sure you try to pick out partners who are going to be the same as you. And just if you got a partner that's not like that, you cannot give up. You still got to be the best that you can be, in regards to being a parent. Okay, that's why it's up to us to obtain all the information that we can to make our lives better. You know, take care of ourselves good, do things to make us ourselves look better, make sure we are the best parents, the best spouse, you know, we're in the best health that we can be in. Make sure we find out all types of information to help us. They have so many different services out there. It's ridiculous how many people don't know about things. From agencies that will help you pay your utility bills, to agencies that will help you with your rent, to agencies that will help you buy medicines. And even just say, even if you're not eligible for some of these things, sometime you can just walk right up to the pharmacy and let them know your situation and tell them you cannot afford to get all of your medication. But can you just get like 7 day supply or 14 day supply until you get paid again? Some of them will let you do that. And if they don't, then you go to another pharmacy that will just get 14 days, whenever you get paid. Okay. Usually if you get paid every 2 weeks, I would say get 15 day supply, because just in case you don't make it there in time, or either 16 days. If you get paid every week, then you get 8 or 9 day supply until you can do better. Okay. When you're taking like medication for hypertension, diabetes, cancer, or anything serious, or mental conditions, you should never be missing taking your medications. Okay. And if you can't afford to get them, you need to find out programs that can help you, that can assist you in buying them. And that's just on everything. I don't even know why medicines and stuff are so much anyway. But then again, I do know why. But the thing is, it's ridiculous how high medications can be. It's just plainly ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's like they feed you unhealthy foods, unhealthy drinks, and then make the medicine sky high so you can't go get nothing, to treat the condition. But that's all it's doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up going back to the hospital or emergency rooms, making them more money. This is why I always preach about taking care of yourself, doing massage and stretching, a positive mindset, so we can reduce the chances of us getting sick. You know what I'm saying? And going to these facilities and things like that, and going through pain. Because I don't believe that you have to age, being worn out, looking used up, looking old as hell, and being unhealthy. I just do not believe you have to age like that. Okay? I don't. Prime example is myself. I don't believe, and it's other people just like me out there. Okay? We don't look our age or anything else. Okay? One thing that I don't understand is why people think as soon as you hit 40, 45, 50, you're supposed to be looking decrepit, can't get up out the bed, you get sick and all that. Yeah, unhealthy people who don't take care of themselves. Now, granted, if you get a disease and things like that, I'm not talking about those types, because some things you just get and it just, I still believe, though, in pushing and trying to do as much as you can do. I really do believe that. You know what I'm saying? You just work with what you got. I really do believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that never give up attitude. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give up. You got to fight. Even if you like have cancer, I believe you have to fight, and try to do whatever you can do, natural, along with whatever other stuff you can do, and just do what you can do to try and live. You know what I'm saying? And not be in pain, and hopefully prolong your life and get rid of that cancer and stuff. But and that's basically with any disease, okay? Really, especially those type of disease that can actually kill you and stuff. It's all about that mindset, and that's on everything. It really is. It's really about the mindset with anything in life, okay? Anything. I'm telling you straight up, when you be positive, y'all, you feel so much better. The other day when I was sitting in my car, well, actually this morning too, when I was sitting in my car driving, and I was listening to my song by Tootsie, right? Y'all know I like that song. Say, I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. I love that song right there. Okay, I was playing that over and over in the car this morning because I love that song and I like the words and and you know the meaning behind them and stuff. And I was just thinking about how positive I was and how good I feel today. You know what I'm saying? From being like that. And then, you know, combined with the exercising and the stretching. I mean, I got a slight little headache, but that's for my own thing. You know what I'm saying? My blood pressure good. I just feel good today. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too, y'all. We do make problems for ourselves because the only reason I have a headache is because I be up too damn late. Let's keep it real. Just like if my blood pressure goes up, it's because I be up. So we got to make sure we also eliminate the things that we be doing that make us get sick. All right? That's on everything. If you know your ass have hypertension, you make sure you get enough sleep. I'm talking to myself as well. You make sure you get enough sleep. That's on everything. Okay? Because you can take your medicine correctly, you can eat correctly, you can exercise, stretch, do all this stuff, massages. But if you're not getting enough sleep, that can play a negative, it can, what am I trying to say? It can really affect you negativity in a negative way. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So that's why we have to make sure we do what we need to do to she said salute to Nightbot to the to stop, to decrease the chances of us getting sick. And certain things we need to stop doing, like, with me eating candy all the time. That's why I don't eat it all the time anymore. Eating out at fast food restaurants because you got money to do it, don't mean you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop doing stuff that we know that can make us unhealthy. If you know you are already overweight, why are you stuffing your pie hole with more food? If you know that you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, why are you still eating sugars? Or if you got pre-diabetes, why aren't you decreasing your sugars and your white flours and white breads and pasta and all this stuff? If you know that you are abusing alcohol and you know all of the daggone sicknesses, illnesses it can cause, why are you still over drinking? And if you need help, you need to go get help. If you know you are smoking too much weed, why are you smoking too much? You need to go get help. Because I just told you a whole live yesterday. I just told you on a live yesterday some of the things and I told you once before, other things that they have proven that weed can cause when you smoking just a little, and definitely if you over smoking it. Okay, it has some benefits health wise, but it also has some negatives, a lot of them. So you got to watch what you put in your body. People be shooting up and heroin and all this other stuff. It's like they don't know, or either they just don't care. Like a lot of times when people try these different drugs, they know that it's harmful, but they try one and they get hooked on it, then they start getting more, and they hooked, and it's hard to get off of it. Much like when you eat chocolate. That's why a lot of times when I go in the store, I just don't even buy it, because you get one pack of M&Ms. Next thing you know, you're doing it the next day, you're doing it the next day, then you're doing it 2 and 3 times throughout the day. Same thing with drugs, okay? Because believe it or not, we already know sugar is like a drug, and so is caffeine. All right? So it's addicting. So we got to curb the addiction, and we can't do it, then that's when you seek help. Because these things can definitely cause a lot of problems in your body, in your mind as well, in your thinking, and every daggone thing. And it's up to us to do what we need to do to stay healthy. Okay, it's not up to no doctor or no psychiatrist or no what else, psychologist, or the cardiologist, or the arthritis doctors, or the nerves doctor, or the reproductive doctor, or whatever, OBGYNs and stuff like that. It's up to us to do everything that we can do to try to deter not catching stuff. And at the same time, if we do catch something, to try to help us get rid of it. You go to the doctor to help you too, but you do things that you need to do at home first, so you can probably not catch certain things. And then some things we do catch and we can do everything right, but you still follow directions. You still try to do things to hopefully get rid of it or lessen, the symptoms, or to improve your lifestyle and prolong it. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you have a heart condition. If you have a heart condition, you don't wait till it take you out. You find out everything you need to find out about that condition and do what you need to do naturally, as well as do what the doctor's telling you to do. So you can prolong your life, make that condition, improve. It may not can get back 100%, but it can improve where it can prolong your life and you can have a good life. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes we give up too quick, and that's why a lot of people get taken out. And that's on everything. Also, we got to pick the right environment to be around and the right type of people too, because you can be doing everything else right, and then you're hanging with the wrong type of people, and then you get caught up and stuff. So you got to watch that too. Like I said, being in this world today is not really easy, but it is up to us to make our life as best as we can and to make it as positive as we can. Okay, it's time to cut out the foolishness, especially if you're 35 and over. It's time to grow up. Let go of stupidity. Stop running to YouTube, TikTok videos where people are claiming if you do this, you'll have a good woman or a good man. When you need to look in the mirror and work on your own self first. And that's on everything. Okay? When you do run to videos, you should be running to true people who tell you for real, yeah, it's nice if a woman do this, but at the same time, this man need to be put together too. Yes, it's nice if this man does do this, but it's at the same time, you women got to be put together too. And that's on everything. It's like working a job. You can go out here and be looking for a job. If your butt don't have any type of ambition, motivation, or anything else, you're not going to keep that job once you get it. Or you're going to pick some job that you don't really care for and you're going to end up leaving it anyway. That's why I believe in working jobs that you like, if you can. Because when you work things that you like, you tend to stay there, you tend to do a better job, and you tend to be happier. Point blank. Just like going to college. This is why I don't believe in forcing my kids to do things like that. Because a child has to want to go to college. Parents, you cannot be making your kids do what you wanted to do because you couldn't go to college or because you did go. You got to let them do how they want to. When my girls graduated from high school, the other one just graduated not too long ago. The oldest one here was like, she didn't want to go to college right now. She wanted to take a year or two off of school. I said, okay, you can, but make sure you either go to college or take some type of course or do something. You just can't sit around and just work a regular job because your future is not going to look that great. So after 2 years or a year, I can't remember, I think it was 2 years, she decided to go to college. My other daughter wanted to take a year off from school because she got out of high school in 2022? She got out last year, 2021, I believe. Yeah, that was last year. This is 2023, right? So it was let me see, she got out in 2022. That's why when she got out of school, okay? So she took off a year, basically, and she's in college now. And I let her do that. Just like my son. If he don't want to go to college, he want to go to the military or whatever the case is, I'm gonna let him make that choice. They usually have 3 choices, okay? And if he don't want to go to, if he just say he want to go to college and he want to wait for a little time, he can, as long as he's not doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my girls. So we need to make sure that we are letting our kids, especially when they get grown, live as they want to live. We should be there to give them advice, to encourage them to take the right path, okay, to do certain things, but not force them, because that's when you end up losing out as the parent. And that's on everything. And I know what I'm talking about because I have 3. Well, actually, I got all of my kids are grown except the one, okay, but the other ones are really, really grown. So I know what I'm talking about, and they all are doing good, okay. So I'm not just telling y'all stuff because I haven't tried doing these things myself. I'm telling you because of what I have done. I was just telling somebody I was talking to yesterday. I had forgot something that I was telling her when I used to work at the telephone company when I lived in ATL, and I had my other kids, right? And I was telling her how, because I ended up being a single parent, because I told you about my first boyfriend, how he was doing this stuff. That's why we got to make better choices. Okay. And I was telling her how when I used to go to work at the telephone company, sometimes my babysitter would call off or I would lose the babysitter, and I would have to actually sneak my 2 kids to work with me. Yeah, and I was telling her I would have them come into my office, right? The little office area, the little booth thing I had, and I would tell them to sit there and color and write and read and stuff. And they had those other little TVs then, and look at the little TV and put the ear things. Well, I used to do that. And I can't believe I got away with that, y'all, all that time. I got away with it. And then, like, I had my oldest daughter much too damn young. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, um, and I was in college, right? I used to actually I asked my professor, can I bring my daughter to class with me one day? My ass was shy, but I wasn't scared to ask certain things. And you know what? He said yes. And so I brought my daughter to school with me when I was going to college. And she would sit in the desk on the side of me, right? And I would give her a paper to write, the color. And she did all of that, y'all. The whole like 2, 3, 4 hours I was in that class. I can't believe I was able to do all that. I actually forgot about all that stuff until I was talking to somebody. We was talking about the struggles as a single parent. And I was saying, I don't know why these women still choose to have children by themselves or meet these losers for a spouse or man, and then they end up being single or never was married in the first place and be struggling. And I was like, damn, I was remembering all the struggles I had being a single parent. And that's what makes me mad when some men say, you don't know what a man had to go through. Hell, you don't know what a woman had to go to, especially a good woman who want to make sure her kids are raised good, and you don't want them to end up having a child at 17 or 16 or anything like that. So you try to strive to them not to be, a dodo bird or, in my case, I was like shy and just not even, what do you call it? Because I had never had a boyfriend or anything else. Naive, you know, and just basically kind of dumb, And so I try to school them not to be like that. And that's why I was telling them about boys and girls, and none of them had babies at 17, y'all, or like young like that. Okay, so that's a good thing. So another thing I don't buy into is when they say you be a young parent, your kids gonna be the same way. No, they don't. No, they don't. My oldest daughter got her PhD. Okay, she's married and everything. My son, didn't even have his first child till he was 20 something. Okay. He's been in the military, got his master's degree. He has his own business, and he has a good career as a detective for the state. My other daughter, she had her kids when she got grown too. Okay. She has a good ass career, didn't like college. Okay. But she has a good ass job, y'all. So her relationship is just okay. I'm not going to talk about her relationship, but anyway, okay, so they doing good. That's what I'm trying to say. So none of them was naive like I was in that area. You know what I'm saying? They certainly didn't have no child at 17 years old, because that's how old I was when I had my daughter, 17 years old. But even though I had her at 17, I still finished school. I went to college. I took her with me. I could not believe everything that I did. I forgot all about these things. And then at times I worked 2 and 3 jobs. Now I remembered about working the 3 jobs and the 2 jobs, but I forgot about me taking her to school with me and taking them to my job so I wouldn't get in trouble or fired. So when y'all be talking about y'all can't do certain things, oh yes you can. It's easier now. Now I was blessed back then too, because I ended up having to quit the telephone company, which paid me all right. But I had to quit, and that's when I decided to like teach and stuff. But I had to start off like at a child care center, and I advanced my way up by getting my certification and all of that stuff and everything. That was a long process, but you have to do what you have to do. And the main reason why I went to a child care, because at that time, if I worked at a child care center, my daughter and my son could go there for free. And so my ass was smart. I was dumb in some areas, but I was smart in other areas. I was dumb with the dudes, though. I ain't gonna lie. Because when I think about some of them dudes I used to talk to, man, I wouldn't even talk to half of them now. And that's on everything, you know. That is on everything. But we live and we learn as we get older, And I started getting smarter when I met David, who was asking me, why do I settle for loser dudes and shit like that, and things like that. And so that's when I started getting smarter in regards to dudes. Okay, it took me all them years till I was 20 some years old to realize that. No, actually, it took me till I was 30 something, not 20. It was like 32, 31. Shit, a long time and stuff. But one thing I didn't do is have no babies back to back. That's on every damn thing. All my kids are very well spaced, honey, and that's on everything. I didn't play that shit. I was always like celibate anyway, and things like that. I have always like stayed celibate until I, you know, met somebody that was worthy and stuff, and everything. But I pretty much, that's why I'm so used to being celibate now and stuff. But And when they be having all these little myths about being celibate, that's somewhat of a myth. I mean, for some people it may be true, but for me it's not, because if you also take care of that area as well, women, and do massages and exercises, it stays just like if you was having sex every single fucking day. And that's on everything. You don't lose anything. You don't lose no excitability. You don't lose anything. Even as you get older, I don't know where they come with all this stuff. I guess because some women, do experience certain things, and certain people who are celibate experience certain things, but for the most part, like I say, for me, I don't, because again, I do massages throughout my entire body. I take care of my entire body and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't use no type of weird, no type of, I mean, I'm not going to say it's weird because some people do use these things, but I never have. No, you know what I'm talking about? None of those little toys things that some of these people use. For me, it's a no. I don't do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, some people, that's what they do. But I'm just saying, I don't be doing all that shit. For me, I want the real person, not all this other bull crap. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not just any old person. That's why I can stay celibate, because I'm not trying to catch no diseases and shit like that. And plus, even if you don't catch no disease, I'm not gonna have no dude using me, okay? And that's on everything. And it's like I'm not gonna use him. Just like dudes don't like to be used for money. Well, this woman ain't gonna be used for no sex. You know what I'm saying? Or money or anything else. This is out. I know I'm not gonna be used for no damn money, because I'll be giving nobody no money. But I'm just saying, for other stuff, I'm not gonna be used for either. I was never dumb in that area and stuff. I'm trying to look at. Okay, I almost forgot about this bill. Let's do to 22nd, and there's the 20th. Okay, I'm glad they see you reminders, because my ass will forget about certain things. So I got to make sure that I pay that bill as well, because my ass will forget about stuff, y'all. That's on everything. That's another thing too. Y'all got to stay up on your bills. Okay, get reminders and things like that, so you can know when something is due beforehand, so you won't get stressed out. Like that damn insurance had me stressed out because I didn't know it was due. So that's why we got to stay up on top of things that's due, bills we need to pay, just everything, so we won't be in these situations. And if you are middle income or poor, I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, definitely make sure that you get life insurance if possible. Term is cheaper. And then some plans don't even require you to have a physical examination. Like if you get a 50,000 under plan, I mean, I would never get a 20,000. I mean, the less that I can go is 50. Usually you would try to get a policy that covers your expenses, okay, and of course your burial and things like that, okay, and your income. But for the most part, a lot of people cannot get a policy that covers your income for some certain amount of years, because they may be struggling or semi-poor or poor or whatever the case is. So that's why I always say get a policy that you can afford, but at the same time, it will pay for your burial, and will leave your family with a little something, and enough to pay whatever bills you got as well, and leave them with something left over. But a term life insurance policy works great because it's cheaper. Okay, you can't do a cashback, like borrow from it or anything, but it is a term, it's cheaper. So get life insurance. If you rent, get renters insurance. If you live on the West Coast or anywhere that has earthquakes, make sure you get earthquake insurance. Policies are usually like $40 per month or 20 something. Renters insurance is going to be like $10 or $15 a month. So I think it's very important to get those, because if you have these and somebody break into your house, or if you have a fire or earthquake, it'll cover it. But you have to get an earthquake policy to cover for earthquake damage. Okay. Then you need to get medical insurance if you can afford it. Even if you can't afford it, you can get like a basic little plan that you probably can afford. If you can't afford none of that, then like I said before, try to go to your health department to see, if once a year you can get a certain card to help pay for that. But try to get health insurance if you can. Okay, just try to pick a policy that you can afford. And so, or if you can't afford it, try to get what is it called? Medicaid, I think. Yeah, Medicaid. And then same thing with food. If you can't afford to buy your food, you try to go get food stamps. If you're not eligible for food stamps, the only thing that I can suggest is basically try to look at your budget, see what you can cut back on, and try to cut back on stuff like cable, your cell phone, stuff that you don't really have to have to the fullest. And then if that don't work, maybe try to pick up a side hustle, something you can do at home if you can't go out and do it to make some additional revenue. I would say food banks, but guess what? They give away a lot of old ass food. I don't know why people donate old food that they don't want. I used to donate fresh foods and good foods. I would go out and buy the groceries and then take it to the places and donate it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you can find some that give you fresh food, so you can still look into it and stuff. and everything. And then I said medical insurance, life insurance, definitely that health insurance, renters insurance. If you own a home, you're gonna have to be. You have homeowners insurance probably included in your mortgage because we did. What else? If you are self-employed, now I need to get this short-term disability insurance, but I need to find a plan that's cheap enough because that one I look at with Aflac is just too much. So if you are self-employed and you want to be covered in case something happened to you, you can't work. If you can't afford the long-term disability insurance, try to get the short-term disability insurance that would cover for a couple of weeks at least. Hopefully you can get better and get back to work, have paychecks coming in, and get everything back together. And then try to save up some money as well to go along with that. They always tell you to save a certain amount, but when you are poor or middle income, sometimes it's hard to save as much as they say save. So I say just save whatever you can save. Every time you get paid, your change that you have, put that in your bank, your little penny bank. You'll be amazed how much money you can accumulate in 6 months or a year. I cashed out hundreds of dollars in my little, just one penny bank. And I'm not lying. It had to be at least 200 and some dollars of that one. Okay. And so you'll be shocked. Of course, I had quarters and dimes and all of that in it. That's why I said put all of your change. You keep some of your change, but for the most part, you put most of it into that penny bank every single day. Because when you do it every single day, I'm telling you, it builds up, and then you can use that. If you do a bunch of them, like I got different ones, and you can, if an emergency situation happens, you can use one of those. Because usually you would probably have $100, $200, $300 in that little bank that you keep at home. Okay. And then from your paycheck, you can just, hey, West Ham, thank you for tuning in. You can just save a little portion of your paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. Even if you're like dirt poor, I don't give a damn. Still save something if it's nothing but $5. Okay. I had to tell my friend who lives in another country this, and he finally started doing it and realized what I was talking about. I don't give a fuck if you only can save $1. Save it. Okay. $1 every damn time you can, every day adds up. You know what I'm saying? You just be shocked how things, ass up. And then like if you have a little bit more money, you're doing pretty good. You can. Some people say don't invest into stocks and stuff like that, but I think you can invest into stock a little bit. For me, I wouldn't just like be putting all my money into it and shit like that and just doing weird shit. But talk to a broker if you don't know how to do it yourself. You can read a course on it online and learn it yourself and look at the stock market. I've been doing a game where you guess which stock is going to do good. And I've been right out of the 4 times. No, I played 3 times and I only messed up 1 time. The other 2 or 3 times, I think I played 4 times. The other 3 times I got them all right. The last 1 time I messed up and got that one wrong. Okay, so far I've been doing good with guessing. So I'm probably going to buy a couple of shares before this year is out. Because that was one of my goals to do, and I haven't done it yet. And you can also buy little shares into apartment complexes and things like that and stuff. And you can look into that too, where you just put a little money into that and you can buy little shares into apartment complexes and things like that. If you're not, in a position where you could actually go out and do like some people do, to generate a whole lot. And sometimes it's good just to accumulate a little money though, because you just never know. And that little money can be changed into a lot of money if you do it the right way and stuff. But it's just a lot of stuff you can learn, y'all. And I do be doing a lot of stuff because I be reading a lot of stuff. And then from things that I have done and things that I want to do, that's why I be trying to tell you guys on my in my video. Hold on, let me take this off here because I'm about to get in trouble. Hold on. Oh man, this old man for the dance. I want to see him dance, y'all. I'm about to watch his video. He's ready to dance. He got to be every bit of 65. And that's what I'm talking about, like on TikTok, when people be talking about when my son was doing that little shit to me and stuff, making jokes. And they always doing that here, y'all. These kids always be messing with me though. And I was telling him there's no age limit for TikTok. Yeah, it was originally made for kids, but now anybody can get on TikTok. So if you are 25 and over and you want to get on TikTok, do what the hell you want to do. Okay? Just don't be up there unless you want to, dressing like a little hoochie. Y'all know I'm old school. See, hoochie. Don't be dressing like a little SLUT and doing the most. Keep it classy, keep it respectful, and get up there and have fun. Okay? Whether you know how to dance or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you can sing or not, get on there and have fun. Fuck what people are talking about. Okay? People kill me. One more last subject that I want to tackle before I go. Some of these people kill me calling people old. The thing that I have a problem with that because To me, it's stupid. I'm just going to be perfectly honest, because some of you guys act like getting old is a disease or sickness, when in reality, it's not. See, if you continue to live, you're going to age and you're going to get old or older. So why do some people insist on going around calling people old, especially when they get mad? That's stupid as shit. And then some of these people be calling people old and they older themselves. That's crazy. And I hate to say it, majority of people who I see doing this is brown people and women. And I don't know why y'all do this. Because if you keep on living, you're going to get older. And you just better hope that you age like some of these older people are aging gracefully and looking good. Y'all need to cut that stupid shit out because it sounds stupid. Okay? Growing older is a blessing, not a curse, especially if you grow older and you're growing older gracefully and you're healthy, you're still looking good, you're vibrant, you're energetic, you're just doing great. Even if you grow older, you're doing average, it's still a damn blessing. So many people die at young ages. So y'all need to cut that shit out and stop acting like you're not going to grow older. Because that's crazy. I just don't understand why people do this. And then they get in an argument, right, and call people old. But yet if you say something to them about anything, they want to get all touchy-feely. If you can sit up on YouTube or out in the street and call people names and shit, don't be thinking you're going to get sympathy back. You deserve whatever they call you. And that's on everything. See, when you engage in arguments, ain't no fucking safe zones. Okay, I know some of y'all think it is. There's no safe zones, especially not with me. I don't give a damn who I say something about when I'm in an argument with you, because I'm not in an argument with you to stay friends with you. And when people face that reality, maybe they will stop engaging in arguments or provoking people to argue. There's no fucking safe zones when you're arguing. Just like when you're fighting people, ain't nobody trying to have a safe zone with you. Okay? You start to mess with somebody, you bound to get yourself effed up or whatever the case is. Y'all need to get y'all heads out of the clouds. There are no safe zones when you start name calling or when you start trying to fight people. At least not with me, it's not. So, hey. So let's stop doing all this bullshit and certainly stop calling people old. I mean, I'm talking about other people. Nobody don't really, I had a couple of people say that when they get mad at me, but they can kiss my ass because half of their asses are older. You know what I'm saying? They can really kiss it. Okay? Because I don't give two shits. Okay? So, but the thing about it though, I be hearing people calling other people old all the damn time. And I'm up here saying to myself, why are you calling this person old when your dumb ass is going to grow older? And you men, stop doing that bullshit because y'all old asses are going to get old too. Some of y'all age worse than a woman. Why do y'all do this? It's some of you guys, as soon as you hit 40, 45, it's almost over for some of you men. You start getting impotence and all types of shit. So don't sit up here and talk about women getting older, their vagina getting old, because your vagina don't really get old like that, okay? I know some of y'all need to go back to anatomy, okay? Yes, it can lose elasticity. That's from having babies, you know? But you can also build that back up and don't let it lose it, all right? But yeah, these body parts are going to age a little bit, but they're not going to be like what you guys think, all right? It's a part of growing anyway, just like y'all area ages. I don't know why y'all do these silly things. Damn, if it is aliens, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why any alien would want to ever come to Earth and choose any human on this planet. That's on everything, unless they want to study why do human beings act so damn stupid at times. Because otherwise, I don't see why none of these things, if they exist, would want to pick up any person. Because when I think about it, people do and say stupid shit, sitting around here calling people old, like you're not gonna grow older. Just all types of weird shit, talking about people because they poor. Okay, like some people can't help being poor. You know what I'm saying? Tripping out over skin colors, tripping out because this person considered themselves African American, and this other person say they're not African American. When everybody's skin is the same color, does it really matter when the police stop your stupid ass on the street? Does it really matter when some job discriminate against you because your skin is brown. They don't give a fuck if you call yourself African American, Indian American, or whatever you call yourself. If that skin is brown and hair looking like you African American or black, that's what they're going to look at you and still do their discrimination because they say you are black. So y'all need to cut those arguments out about that stupid ass subject. Call yourself whatever you want to, but don't get mad because somebody else considers themselves African American or black or whatever else they consider themselves as. Again, we as people need to start doing shit differently, start thinking differently, start doing stuff to make things better. Okay, and that's just what it's all about, and that's on everything. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's 4:05. I'm about to get out of here. All right. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for listening to me. We had a good ass discussion today. Every Wednesday, we're going to do random damn topics. I'm going to find another word to use for random topics, though. Something a little bit more out there that starts with a W, and I'm going to change that to that. Okay. I had fun tonight. Well, today, it's not tonight, y'all. I'm tripping out. I enjoyed this conversation, especially just everything I talked about. I enjoyed it. Again, my condolences are expressed out to the mother who lost her life, and it's expressed out to her family and friends. That's what I mean to say. And my prayers are extended out to them, and may she rest in peace. And I hope they do find this dude, her son, because I don't know if he did it or not. I don't want to say he did do it, but I do. I don't know. It's just something ain't right about that story. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but you know what I mean. Okay. I didn't get any updates on that little girl who got beat up by the grown ass woman yet. I don't know if they found this lady yet, but when I do get it, I'll let you guys know. My condolences are expressed out. Not condolences. My prayers are expressed out to the lady who lost her arms and legs eating that undercooked tilapia fish. When y'all tell stories, make sure you tell the story correctly too, okay? The fish was undercooked, all right? So she caught a foodborne bacteria from that, okay, which really progressed to something severe enough that they had to amputate her limbs, all right? So my prayers are expressed out to her and her family because they have a long road to go through. That's devastating losing your limbs. One limb, get along four. Okay, so my prayers are extended out to that entire family as well as to the victim. And I think that was all the stuff that I covered today and everything. Let me play the song for you guys. But before I play it, let me go ahead and do the thumbs up just in case YouTube started tripping. Oh, let me do the roll call first. Thank you to Sabby. Check him out or her out. I think this is a dude. Oh no, she's a woman. I'm sorry. So check out Sabby. She has a good place. Check her out. All right. Good content. All right. Vincent. Thank you for coming in, hon, and showing support as well. All right. I don't think Vincent has a place, but still, Vincent is a good supporter. All right. And I appreciate you. West Adams. Thank you for coming by, showing support. Y'all check him out as well. He has a very good content too. Check him out. I need to go look at his stuff. I ain't looked at it in a while. And then Ben, thank you so much for stopping by, huh? Showing support. I think Ben has a little place too, y'all. Check him out. He has good content. Lisa, thank you for stopping by, girl, showing support like always. I appreciate you. Nightbot always doing his job. Thank you so much, computer. All right, I think I covered everybody. If I missed anybody in the chat, I'm sorry, but thank you still. All right, and thank you to everybody who came in the bushes. I appreciate you guys too. And thank you to everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all, don't get offended by anything I said in this video. Just look at it as motivating factors and do what you need to do to improve your life. All right, because if you don't do what you need to do, that's going to be on you. Because I'm going to do everything that I need to do to improve mine. And that's on everything. And with that being said, y'all, don't forget this. If you want to show support to this channel, because I always forget, you can do that by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube. Okay, and we can take this down from the night box. Y'all have a good evening and have a good night and enjoy the rest of your work day. If you're still at work, if you're not, enjoy the rest of your day. And that's on everything. All right, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'm gonna try to do it sometime tomorrow before night. All right, it's another busy day tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to do it before. All right, now let me let y'all hear this before I go, just in case YouTube on the trip out, they can do the copyright thing at the end. You know what I'm saying? They can do the, what do they call that when they start suspending your service? Because you, but they usually give you a couple warnings. It's not that long anyway. So I'll just let y'all see this. Okay, so this is what I did in the car acting silly. All right, today. Hold on. Wait. I was making it about that's on everything thing that I always do. You know, because y'all know I be saying that's on everything. So I actually made up this little song to do for it. Listen. Dang. That's on everything. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, y'all. That's on everything. Let me play the first part because I came in too late. Wait. That's on everything. 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 That's on everything, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, y'all. That's on everything. That I'll be back tomorrow with some more content, some exciting content, something juicy. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys in my next live. Take care, peace out, and have a good Wednesday evening. Thank y'all for joining. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Hit the bell and subscribe. And thank you for tuning into Shades Tube. And y'all, I did that song, that little stuff, all while being hoarse with this little code. All right. See y'all. out, y'all. That's on everything.